Hi everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Robbie Hancock. I'm a singer, songwriter, composer, producer from Victoria, BC, Canada. And I'm going to play some music for you today, sing some songs for you today, songs I've written, songs I wish I'd written. Stay away from those ones that might get copyright strikes, which has happened. I'm learning. And cheers, everybody. Happy hour has begun. Happy hours, I should say. 4 till 7 today. Thanks a lot for joining me wherever you are in the world. Remember, you can join the chat by joining YouTube if you haven't already. And it'd be great because I can actually see the chat from here. And come on in, chat with me, and ask me for some requests, chat with each other. We usually have a pretty great time here over the next few hours. Like we have in the last few weeks. Anyway, after you say cheers, you're supposed to drink. So it's just coffee for me, but yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So I'm going to start off with an instrumental. I had the chance to play with a flamenco guitar player for a few years, and he showed me a few tricks and techniques when I was living in Ontario. And so I'm going to start out with that, and then a couple of instrumentals to get warmed up, and we'll just kind of wait for some people to filter in. And then I'll start singing some songs for you too. And trying to play new ones as well that I've written. Kelly? Hey, Kelly. How's it going? Are you tuning in from your car? Just kidding. Thanks for being here, Kelly. Appreciate that. Okay. Hey, Willis, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hey, Rose. How you doing? Rosie, baby. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll start by saying thank you so much for joining the chat, everybody. And if you're not in the chat yet, you can do that quite easily. Signing up for YouTube if you haven't done that already in the top right-hand corner, and then join the chat. You don't have to have an avatar or anything yet. It's really easy to kind of do. If you have Gmail, it's already connected to YouTube, so you should be already kind of well on your way. Anyway, hello, Rose and Willis and Kelly. Thanks for joining, you guys. And one thing about the YouTube channel that I've been learning is that during the broadcasts, it helps if you guys like the video, because it goes out further and let people know that I'm actually broadcasting right now. So if you want to help me out, you can do that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, you can share the video if you want to share it to different social networks, which also really helps. If you send it out to your people, and then they can come on in here, we can have a little party and what else? That's about it. You just kind of hang out today, you know? That's the main thing. So I hope you're all staying safe out there, and we're doing what we can to flatten this curve. It's going to take some time, but we will get through this. I promise you. It's a Robbie Hancock promise. And we all doing what we can to make adjustments to stay at home all the time. And anyway, so I'm going to keep playing here. This next one is a song you probably recognize. Well, I have another sip of my coffee first. Don't worry, it's not the COVID. This is a song by Kansas. Sing it if you know it. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Play along if you got a guitar over there too. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. The cool thing about this is you guys can do whatever you like. I actually have to put some pants on for this. I know most of us have kind of been doing meetings and stuff in our, pajama bottoms from the waist down. I know I have. But, this is my turn to entertain you wherever you are, so you can lounge or sit on your couch or do whatever it is you want to do, because it's your house. You take me outside, like wherever. Share me. Do what you want with me. And, that's the fun about these broadcasts. I'm here for you. So if you have any requests, just throw them down. If I can play them, great. If I can't, then I'll play something close, maybe. If you know my original stuff, you can request that, and I'll play it for sure. If you request an original song, I'll play it, as long as I remember it. And sometimes I have help from my little device here, too. Just reminded there quickly that I have a couple things on the go right now, which are turning into a lot of fun. And it's bringing people together, and it's partly the reason why I started them in the first place. And it's a community of people on Monday nights. I'm doing a virtual open mic through my entertainment company that I've relaunched. It's called RJ Entertainment, which I've had for a lot of years. Rose knows this. And so that's Monday nights at 6:30 PST. And that's what you search, virtual open mic. Robbie Hancock, RJ Entertainment. You'll see it. Join the group. And same thing on Thursdays now. We're doing a virtual songwriter open stage. I had the first one last night, 5:30 PST, at least for now. And it was a lot of fun. It was a small group, but it was the first one. And so we plan on doing that with original music only on Thursdays. So if you like either of those two things, that's what I'm doing on those nights. I'm going to do one more thing probably on Saturday or Sunday afternoons, probably Sunday afternoons, I think. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I need to do that earlier for people that are Europe, places that are in bed right now or going to bed. And so that's kind of in the works. And I've got some other things planned, but I just wanted to make sure that all the sound was dialed in and everything. So anyway. Just to give you an idea of what I'm up to right now during this crisis. So I'm going to sing a song that I wrote with my friend Trina McDaniel. She lives in Georgia. She's an amazing person and probably one of the most spiritual people I've ever met in my life and helped me a lot through a few difficult times. This song is one of those things that really helped. Sometimes the songs are really cathartic, not just for me, but for others. If I do my job as a songwriter, they reach you too, right? I think I need to change the font or something on this because I have to kind of scroll as I play, but this is one of those songs I don't have memorized, at least not yet. This is a song called Born Again Skin. It's a cold, cold feeling. The darkness moves it. I try to get away from it, but I'm still struggling. Need a little help to get me through this day. I wanna walk the path of righteous, do it in your name. Standing up to break these invisible chains. It's taking all my courage to face my sin. Done my time and cleared my mind. I'm ready to begin. It's time to get busy living in my born again skin. My born again skin. Half empty with heartache, half full of life. No more excuses for my wrongs, just the freedom to get them right. Standing not to break these invisible chains. It's taking all my courage to face my sin. I've done my time and read my mind. I'm ready to begin. It's time to get busy living in my born again skin. Lord, what's in store for a man like me as I keep walking in your light? Can you guide me where I'm supposed to be? So I can find a new home inside of me. Standing up to break these invisible chains. It's taking all my courage to face my sin. Done my time and cleared my mind. I'm ready to begin. It's time to get busy living in. Hit the right chord. My born again skin. My born again skin. Born again skin. Born again skin. Thank you very much. And how you all doing today? How's everything going? What are you having for supper? What are you drinking? These are important questions. Type in the chat, let me know. I can see as I'm playing. Thanks again for showing up today. And thank you to Nellie and Willis for your tip. Donation. And just buy donations now. This is not employment or anything. If you'd like to send me over a donation, that's exactly what that is. And thank you for your appreciation. Much appreciate that. And this is my Paul Newman glass tip jar. And thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your support. And that goes into my food fund. Mostly for my cat, I think. Max needs to eat the fancy stuff, so he's picking. Sounding great. Thanks for that, Rose. I appreciate that. Always wonder sometimes what it sounds like to you guys, but glad it's sounding good. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of troubleshooting over the last month and getting my sound dialed in and trying to help others with the same thing, and it's taken some hard work. I did have some experience with streaming before that, but never to this extent. But yeah, it's definitely a learning curve for a lot of people. But I've managed to help just over 50 people now, and just helping out, not taking any money or anything for that, just so people can kind of get online and as a community and do what I'm doing right now. So as some of you may or may not know, I'm a songwriter. I can't see everybody that's here, but I know there's more than just a few in the chat. So I put the word out on these things. Sometimes people tune in from other countries and people I don't know. So I appreciate everybody that's watching right now. My gratitude. So let's see here. I'm going to sing a song that I'm going to dedicate this actually to Nellie and to Willis, and I know I'm pretty sure this is one that they really like. And this is a song that I wrote with my friend Amanda West, she's a lyricist from Ireland. She lives in a little cottage there, and she's a real sweet lady, and we collaborated on the lyrics on this one. And then I put words and melody and music to it. It goes like this. The heat of your fire warms up my bones when it's cold inside. Every inch of my skin against yours makes me feel alive. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Your eyes draw colors all through my soul, covering all the scars, making the most of my days without you. It's never been so hard. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't want to heal from this burn. If you knew what I knew, then you know that I can't live without you. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. I don't want to heal from this burn. No, I don't want to heal from this burn. That song's called From This Burn. It's had a bit of success, actually. The instrumental for that on the recording when I recorded in my studio ended up getting placed on the Golf Channel on NBC in 2016. Who would have thunk? Golf? That song doesn't really make sense. But when it comes to film and TV and underscore, they're looking for something with emotion. And that's a knack that I discovered that I had when I went to Nashville, and they told me I wasn't country, which I was trying to be. I mean, I grew up rock and, I don't know, Americana folk, and over the years, different genres, blues for sure, indie folk now, mostly, or folk. Contemporary folk, I'd say. But, yeah, I went through a lot of different things in my journey. And, underscore for instrumental, that's where I was. So they used that underneath a segment. A guy was talking about, well, he had ALS, and he was talking about finding a cure and needing funding and all these things, and all the golfers were wearing pins for that cause during that. I think it was the Olympics, actually, in 2016. And then they talked about that kind of in the middle, so it wasn't actually when Tiger was like swinging at a ball or anything like that. This was an emotional scene to support what they were talking about. Anyway, and we got paid for that. Pretty cool. Came back in royalties. Thank you, Gina. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. And Rose is clapping. Thank you. Willis knows that where the clap emojis are, Rose, instead of having to type it out every time. Maybe Willis can show you where that is, or I think it's actually the like little happy face in the bottom left. Just trying to help, making it easy for you guys to clap for me, so I feel good. What am I saying here? What am I saying? Yeah, Gina, that's probably not appropriate to talk about during my show. But anyway, so I think golfing, and especially golfing with me. Yeah, we could talk about golf. We were just talking about golf. Yeah, and you're welcome, Willis. Willis likes that one. Cool. Let's turn up the heat a little bit, shall we? Have a little bit of fun. This is a happy hour. So if you haven't had a happy hour, then have a happier one. I don't know. Have a drink. Maybe unwind. I'm going to play some blues for you. Here we go. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Don't gonna quit you, lose my mind. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. I don't gonna quit you, lose my mind. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. I don't gonna quit you, gonna lose my mind. Well, all right now. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Spending my money on other women, could taking money from someone else. Called your mama, but 3 or 4 nights ago. Called your mama 3 or 4 nights ago. Your mama said, son, don't call my daughter no more. All right. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Spending my money on other women, taking money from someone else, yeah. Hey, Willis. There we go. Willis says, glad someone called my mama. That's funny. Thanks for making me laugh, man. Appreciate that. Kind of a bit of a rough day today. Actually, I really needed this music right now. You know, I gotta say, some people are, not to go too much into this, but some people are showing their true colors right now. And somebody put it, one of my mentors put it in a really cool way, which, I mean, I've been starting to write more lyrics and songs are coming. But she kind of put it in a way of like, some people kind of are seeing things through a really dark lens. And I absolutely love that. So I've kind of written that down to write about that. And well, I already have started actually, but other people see it as, you know, a positive thing. And, you know, obviously there's a lot of death, there's a lot of awful things happening right now, but there's always a bright side. And I'm optimistic that we'll get through this, and as a human race, we'll figure it out and take care of our planet more. And I think that's honestly, it's the ultimate lesson right now, is people just aren't doing that. And this is Mother Nature kicking us in the ass going, smarten up or it's going to get worse. That's just my 2 cents. But personally, I've just seen some people kind of fly off the handle over ridiculous things. It happened again today with someone, and there's just no need for it. There's no need for it. Especially, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's just, don't worry, it's no one that's here. But it's just, you know, a couple of people I've removed. Somebody removed me from Facebook for saying something. I've just stopped commenting, and I've really stopped watching the news. And that's the best thing you can do. Just do music, as far as I'm concerned. So, enough ranting. I'm gonna sing some more, but I just hope. Honestly, when people show you who they really are, it's for a reason. That's the last thing I wanted to say. So, just remove them from your life. And personally, I like to surround myself with positive people when I can. And I've been doing that for the last several years, and it's completely changed my life. I encourage you, my friends, to do the same. That sounded like Batman there a little bit. Bonnie agrees, and Rose feels the same. Dark Land sounds like a song. Exactly, man, exactly. I'm writing it, but I can't copyright the title, so you go ahead and write that too. Some songs coming about COVID, I know that. Silver linings always, yeah. I love that you guys are chatting with each other in there. That's really great. And mostly, mostly, I'm not drinking, I swear. I'm just going to leave that alone. So, how about a song about love? And this is, this is a song about getting back together with someone, actually. I wrote this a few years ago, and I really liked this song. I actually had the riff with lyrics I didn't like, and I had a mentor help me to encourage me to write all new lyrics for it. So the riff that I had goes like this. Actually, hang on. Let me just sing it in a new key, too. Here we go. Goes like that. And I don't know, it was just one of those things. You're just sitting around, as guitar players, I know there's a few here, you're just sitting around kind of noodling away at things, and then that kind of came out. I was like, yeah, I really like that, and I kept playing it, like at gigs, or, I'd play in between the songs, I'd kind of do that, and then one day I just kind of, started singing a melody, and it just kind of came from there. And then what I didn't realize at that time, a lot of the first drafts of lyrics are not they're not the keepers. That's a huge lesson for me, because I was like, whatever comes out of my mouth, whatever I'm feeling at the time has to be kept. And I did that for a lot of songs, especially in the 2000s. 2000 to 2010, when I was really kind of learning so much about the craft. And then I realized, actually, Rick Emmett was one of the ones that taught me this from Triumph. I had a chance to play with Rick, and he actually evaluated a few songs at a place called Song Studio. It's a week-long workshop in Toronto. Check it out, Google it. Anyway, he said, man, Robbie, I edit songs like 10 times before I have it where I want it to be sometimes. So sometimes the initial throw up, as I call it, I don't know, my mom would call that vulgar, but the initial throw up is not a keeper. You might have some great ideas there. That's why I always try and start with the title and work backwards from there, because then you always have a direction. Like, for example, Dark Lens. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. This song is called Better Than It Ever Was. And I will say, if I say anything inappropriate through these broadcasts, I apologize. I'm also, sometimes under stress, and I'm not perfect. We're all just doing our best, right? I have a big heart deep down, I promise. It's time to tell it, just like it is. You miss my arms, I need your kiss. Let's get on back to this faith in us, so this can be better than it ever was, than it ever was. All right. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Why are we breaking these lovers' hands? when all we really need is one more chance. You know we've got this, it's our bridge to cross. So this can be better than it ever was, than it ever was. It's cold and I'm waiting, but this warm compromise let me light this fire so I can watch you dance. Your eyes, in your eyes, butterfly kisses when the day begins. Like a rush of chocolate warms your skin. Let's stay under covers and make this love, so this can be better than it ever was, than it ever was. Ooh, 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 ooh. So this can be better than it ever was. So this can be better than it ever was, than it ever was. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will say that I appreciate you all showing up today. This is the most people I've had at one time at this early stage. Usually, it just tells me that things are growing, and I really appreciate you showing up and telling my stories and singing my songs, singing some covers, and actually chatting with you and people and friends I haven't seen in a long time, and meeting some new people. It's part of the reason why I started to do this, and I'm seeing the fruits of the labor now. And you guys really appreciate you all chatting with each other. Even Bruce Fraser's even here. Hey, Bruce, how's it going? So what I'd love for you guys to do right now, if you wouldn't mind, is just type in the chat and let everyone know where you're from. Because I know there's people from all over the place, and I think I know almost everyone. But it would be great for you guys to start getting to know each other too. So just type in the chat and let me know, but let everybody else know where you're tuning in from. So a couple things that I need to announce, and then I'm going to keep singing. I do take breaks, so it's a 3-hour period. I treat it like a gig that I would play out in the real world, besides my space here. I'll probably play for another 10 minutes or so, and I usually take about a 15-minute break, so it's a good time for you to go to the bathroom or grab another drink, refill, have some dinner. You can just eat while you're watching me. Do whatever you want. It's your house, man. It's not my house. So that's a time where I'm not going to turn the broadcast off, but I'm going to actually take my guitar off and come over and just chat with you guys for a little bit. And I also do a Facebook Live during that time and try and bring some more people, invite some more people in to the stream. And that's partly what I think is helping this thing grow, because a lot of people don't really know the YouTube platform and know how it works. And I mean, but it's really been growing, and I can see a lot of things on the back end, which is really cool. Like I've gained 53 new subscribers in the last 3 weeks, which is pretty awesome. So that's continuing to increase, and I really appreciate you guys being here. So what you can do if you'd like to help out is YouTube really likes it when you hit the like button on the videos. There's a little notification bell you'll see too. Then click that thing, and it'll help you to know when I'm going live in the future. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also share the video with your friends and fans and relatives and other people at home right now, because, well, I like to sing songs and I usually like to have an audience, so you'd be doing me a favor. If you'd like to support me, you can by tipping me. It's just a donation of appreciation, just kind of like a glass jar, maybe sitting on the piano or something at a gig. Just so you know, it's there in the description, and I'm not going to push it as much as I was before, because I'm doing pretty good now with everything. I've got savings, and I was a little distraught there in the beginning, but I've managed to figure things out online, so I'm good. But if you'd like to tip, I'm not going to say no to that. That's it for rambling. I'm going to sing another couple of songs here. Before I just mention, we've got some people tuning in. Oh, my mic stand has got a mind of its own. Thanks so much, Bonnie. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words, everyone. Yes, it's a coast-to-coast audience, and we got some people in the U.S. too, which is really great. Linda says it's snowing. I think the chat... It's a good thing, but the chat's actually starting to go by too quick for me now, which is all right. So I'll kind of chime in when I can, but you guys keep chatting and doing your thing. So we've got some people tuning in from Victoria, BC, and Waterloo, Ontario, Victoria, BC, Vermont in the U.S., where it's snowing, Linda says. Ismail's here. Hello, Ismail from Ottawa. And Willis, Bruce Fraser. Yeah, he's also from Victoria. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. So I'm going to keep singing and doing what I do. That's why you're here, after all. And to have a conversation. I'm going to sing a few more songs and then I'm going to take a short break. But I'm going to keep going until 7 p.m. PST. And I play every Friday, Saturday, 4 till 7. And I'm just going to keep doing that from now on. Maybe I'll sing a couple more from this album. I do have some sad songs, but they're very emotional. Sometimes they're actually uplifting. This one is for me because it's cathartically actually letting go of the potential rekindling of a relationship that I knew eventually. I'm still in love with this girl for a really long time, and I always will love her, but there was a point where I had to just cut the tie and let it go, and I did it on my own, but partially through a song too. This song I actually, with different lyrics, I sang this at the Bluebird Cafe. The first time I got to play there, which was the second time I went down. That's a whole other story, but anyway, again, I changed the lyrics in this one because I really like the structure of the song, which actually I wrote the initial song and crafted that in Song Studio in Toronto, that songwriting workshop that I was telling you about before. And then, look, I'm touching my face. I'm in my own space, though. I'm good. So that Bluebird Cafe experience was a bucket list for me, but it was scary as hell. I'm not gonna lie, but I got through it because I was practiced and had it memorized at the time with the other lyrics. And then I ended up changing all the lyrics. But I feel the song is much stronger now. And so this song is about letting go of someone that you've been hanging on to when you have to let go. Sometimes it's a death. But this one is about just letting go and realizing you gotta move on. You cast a shadow on my heart. It's never really gone away. Was lost in the dark. wasn't always this way. When you listen in your eyes, I always broke a smile. Now that you're gone, it hurts so bad inside. This life without you. Hey, Billy. It's a hard life to live in, treading water in the cold. I can't do this anymore. I got to let you go. The only one I've ever loved. You run so deeply in my soul, and I miss you so damn much. I'm tired of being alone. This life without you is a hard life to live in, treading water in the cold. I can't do this anymore. Got to let you go. This life without you is a hard life to live in, treading water in the cold. I can't do this anymore. Gotta let you go. 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 There you go. It's a sad one, no doubt. But it is a hopeful one in the end. And letting go and moving on. And that's exactly what that did for me. And exactly what we have to do in life sometimes in order to move forward. Because we have to keep moving forward. And sometimes life is shitty. Sometimes it's stressful. Sometimes it's great. But really appreciating and celebrating those good times, I think, is really important. And, because it's not always going to be wine and roses, that's for sure. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to do one more for you, and then I'm going to take a break. And just before I do that, I'm just going to tell you kind of what I'm up to right now. My life has turned into online life, so as I'm sure it has for a lot of us. But mostly, I mean, performing. So there's a couple things I'm doing right now. I'm taking the opportunity during the Great Pause, which I'm calling it. I'm sure that it's going to be coined that in years to come, but I'm not going to take credit for it. So I'm going out and I'm telling my musical story and my life story too, but I have to do that in order to tell my musical story. So I'm doing that in a series of videos now, and I've just posted, excuse me, I've just posted number 6, and the channel is on another YouTube channel, and I don't want to make this complicated for people, but if you're interested, I'm posting them on my Facebook wall, but if you're not on Facebook with me, or you'd just like to go there right now and subscribe, you can see all of the different parts of my story. And so it's on another YouTube channel called Ask Robbie Hancock, or Ask Robbie for short. So if you type that into YouTube right now, you'll see it, and subscribe to that channel, and then later you can, or whenever, you can watch those videos, because I've been in depth telling my story. And sorry, I mentioned some people there too, and people that have kind of helped me along the way. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. And also, I'm kind of going out and doing that near the ocean, going for walks and stuff in different areas here on the island. So get some nice scenery in the background. And then Mondays, I do an open mic online, a virtual open mic with Robbie Hancock, if you type that into Facebook. A few of you know about that. And please join that group. If you want to be a spectator, or if you want to participate, you can do that. 6:30 PST to 9:30 PST. And then Thursdays I'm doing a virtual songwriter open stage, which is a little earlier, 5:30 PST to 8:30 PST. And I'm doing both of those weekly. Other than that, I'm playing here on the weekend, 4 till 7 with you guys. Happy hour, you fine folks. All right, so this song, I'm going to tell a story behind this. I wrote this with my friend Andy Gabbers, who's an incredible music producer who's Canadian. I wrote this with him when he was living in New Mexico, but he's back in Canada now. And I was reading an article in the Toronto Sun, actually, years ago, and it was about a young autistic boy, and I knew his mom, and his mom was doing the interview talking about this other man that came into their life and brought music. His name is Merv, and so he brought music in and they bought a piano and started a family band, and it was just awesome, and they got really, really good, and Robert would just play along on the piano, and the key was that this stopped him from hurting himself. And that's what music did for him. And I found that the story was really moving. And so that's all I really need sometimes in order to write a new song. So that's what I started out on. And then I brought Andy in at a certain point, and I was having trouble with the second verse and a bit of the bridge, like lyrically. And then we started kind of talking about life and talking about things and how we want the best for everyone and the best for our children. I don't have any, but he does, and he was talking about his daughter who had gone through heart surgery. She has Down syndrome. She went through heart surgery when she was 2. And Andy talked about like how incredible that was when she came out of it and just got up and kept soldiering on, which ended up being one of the lyrics in the second verse. Anyway, this song, recorded it. It was kind of a Mumfordy feel to it, if that makes sense. It ended up becoming the top 11% of 18,000 songs in the International Songwriting Competition, and ended up getting placed into a commercial in Peru, of all places. The director reached out after he heard it and loved it and put it in their commercial for a company called Claro, so it's promoting that product. And actually, they put all the video around the song. So that's on my website if you want to check that video out with the song, on my credits page, robbiehancock.com, if you don't know, if you haven't seen it. But I'm going to sing just the acoustic version for you now. goes like this. Born outside the box, different in all of your thoughts. You speak, I'll listen. You need, I'll give in. Promise I'll watch over you. Feel so proud. I don't ever want for you to feel left out. I will always find a way to guide you through your days, out of the darkness and into the bright. Scars deep in your heart, fading, you soldier on. You hurt, I feel it. You break, I'll heal it. Promise I'll watch over you. Be so proud. I don't ever want for you to feel left out. I will always find a way to guide you through your days, out of the darkness and into the light. It shines around you now as you live free. I hope the world sees everything that I can see, and I will always find a way to guide you through your days, out of the darkness and into the bright, out of the darkness and into the bright, out of the darkness and into the bright. All right, that one's called Into the Bright, and I'm going to take a short break, and hopefully you can stick around. I'm here till 7, and go grab a drink or go to the bathroom, or you can go to the chat and chat with me, or chat with each other. It'd be great. Thanks a lot for being here today, and I can't play for 3 hours straight. I need to take breaks to rest my hands and my voice, and then come back at it strong. So, yeah. I'll see you in about, the stream was going to stay on. I'm not turning it off, so you don't have to go anywhere if you're going to want to hang out with me. But, so yeah, about 10, 15 minutes. Cheers. All right. Gonna bring it on in here. Bring it on in. I see lots of hand claps there. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. The appreciation makes me continue to keep playing and keep on going. And thank you. Thank you so much. So I want to know about you now. I want to know how you guys are doing and what are you up to. Rob James is here. Phasers on smooth. Rob, are you still there? Give me a +1 if you're still there. But just pop in and make comments like that. He's doing it. Robbie's my good friend from back home in in Cambridge, Ontario, where I grew up. For those of you who don't know, that's my hometown. My friends that know me know how to make me giggle. Anyway, I want to know about you. What's going on today? What are you doing? What are you cooking for supper? What are you drinking? Are you having a hot tub? What are you doing? I want to know what you're doing to keep yourselves entertained. That's what I want to know. I can talk about it a little bit from my point of view as I go on Facebook Live here. But I want to know what you guys are doing. You can go on and talk about Netflix and stuff, but I will in a minute. I'll wait for your responses there because there's a delay from when I ask a question until I can see your response. It's about 10 seconds, maybe 15. Thank you, Rose, by the way. Thank you, Rose, for your tip. Rose is a big supporter of mine, and she's helped me so much over the years in so many ways. Thank you, Rose. You made the Paul Newman tip jar. There you go. Max is doing good. Max is my cat. That's what Rose is asking about. Max is in the back right now. He's sleeping, which is what he does most of the time. And I think I need to reset my video. No, it's okay. It's actually all right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. If you feel like tipping, there's a link in the description where you can support or donate. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do a little live action here. Rose says there is so much to learn online. Yeah. And really appreciate the arts during this time. Yeah. Me too, actually. I'm enjoying some other folks that are online performing. There's quite a lot of it out there right now, actually, and all different levels. But I think one thing this is doing is like we're all kind of broadcasting the same. This is bringing a lot of the musicians and at all different levels to kind of the same playing field as far as like online streaming goes, which is kind of neat to experience. just do something here. And looks like I lost some viewers, but yeah, that's okay. I just gained a couple more. What are you going to do? Just on my break right now, folks, and I'll be playing some more if you're just joining us. I play for 3 hours, so I need to take breaks, just like at a gig. You know, take breaks to breathe. To breathe for a minute. There we go. Just refocusing my camera there, folks. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Linda. I really appreciate that. And I worked hard to be able to figure that whole thing out. Worked on the audio, but also my internet connection. And there's a lot of things that I had to do to get to where it is now. But yeah, I just did the work and figured it out. Thank you so much for saying so. It's always good to know that it's sounding good on your end. Probably going to be a little bit longer than 15 minutes because I got something special that I'd like to do right now, actually. But anyway. Yeah. Maybe do a little bit of an acoustic session here. Hello to the folks on Facebook, Facebook Live. Just on my break here, actually. Just grabbed my acoustic guitar and just breaking until I go back on to my live stream on YouTube. Put the link in the description on Facebook Live if you'd like to come and join us. And there's people over here on the chat just hanging out. I'm here today till 7. Every Friday, Saturday, 4 till 7 PST. So you can join through Facebook Live or subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos, share them, and YouTube likes all that stuff, and so do I. And so I've got something special planned that I'd like to do for everyone. One person in particular. It is my dad's birthday today. And he's turning old. I'm not going to tell you how old he is. But he's getting up there. He's getting up there. So I want to sing happy birthday to my dad. My dad has done a lot for me in my life, and I really appreciate him very much. And can't really do much in this pandemic, but I'm sure he's having a good time back home in Ontario with my mom and my nephew. One of my nephews is staying with them right now. Anyway, happy birthday, Bill. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Daddy, daddy, oh, pops. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I think there's a 7th chord there, but I don't want to fake it. I'm just going to leave it with the vocal. Big hand for my dad and his birthday. Happy birthday, Pops, and congratulations for making it this far. There you go, folks on Facebook. Hello, Facebook Live. I'm just on my break here on YouTube, and so come on over. Come on over and join the join me on my YouTube channel. I'm just singing some songs and telling some stories of my own songs and singing some covers and just having a conversation. And it's happy hour, 4 till 7 PST every Friday and Saturday. And so click on the link on the Facebook Live stream right now, and you can come on over and join us. There's a chat room in YouTube, and people are kind of hanging out there and doing their thing. So come on over. Hey, thanks, Conrad. Conrad's one of my old students. He's certainly not old by any means. And Conrad's like, what, 20 now? How old are you? I have no idea. I can't keep up. Dave Cameron, come on over to YouTube. Ann House, come on over to YouTube. Aw, thanks, Ann. Appreciate that. Come on over and join me on YouTube. Always on break. Dave, get your ass over to YouTube right now, Mr. Cameron. And then I'll talk about you and some stories from the Brigadoon. Always on break. Always a bar manager. That's awesome that you're like here. Come on over. What you doing? Come on, Facebookers. Come on over to YouTube. It's okay, YouTube and Facebook like each other. Although I did get in a bit of trouble, but I'm not going to talk about that. Come on over. I want to know how everybody's getting their hair cut. That's a question on my mind. That's a first world problem right there. So do I just grow it long? I'm crowdsourcing right now, but do I grow it long? Hippie? Or shave it all off like Walter White? What do you guys think? Dave, the link is in the YouTube in the Facebook Live description there. It should be right there. Let me know if you can't find it. Eric James, come on over to YouTube. Yeah, there's 7 people watching on Facebook Live right now. Hey! So I'm on my break on YouTube, so I pop on Facebook Live and invite you guys to come over on YouTube because I'm going to turn this off in a second. That's the thing. And then I leave this recorded so people know what's going on. So I'm inviting people on Facebook Live to come over to where I host everything and perform live, which is on YouTube. It's not difficult to sign up. It just takes a second. I can see people are starting to channel over, which is awesome. Come on over, join the chat. Just sign up for YouTube if you haven't already. Join the chat and start chatting with me and chat with the other people that are here right now. And it's a good discussion going on. Bruce says, it's a strange world. It's my mother's birthday. Happy birthday to your mom, Bruce. I am a multitasker, Linda. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to be a good host and a producer. And I mean, these days we got to be everything, right? So I'm trying my best to figure everything out. Doing my best to juggle. One thing I will say right now is that I'm really proud to be Canadian right now. I think our Prime Minister is doing an amazing job during this pandemic. I mean, things could go a lot of different ways during a time like this, and I'm just very proud to be a Canadian at this point in time. I just needed to mention that because thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Wait and see, Rose says. Do not cut your own hair, if that matters. It's probably for the best, Rose. I'm thinking about growing it long, but I'm worried about this over the ear period because it like gets itchy and stuff. But I've always wondered what I look like with long hair. And why not be a hippie, really? You know, why not? The hippie look first. Yeah, hippie first, and if that's not working, then I'll I'll try the the shaved head. By the way, one thing that I've been doing is eating a lot of Girl Guide cookies. And that's one way that you guys can support right now, because those girls can't go door to door right now. And there's a stack. I think this is probably happening in most grocery stores, but here in Thrifties in town, there's a big stack of Girl Guide cookies. So I was like, yes, I'm totally going to support. And I probably shouldn't for my stomach, but I definitely want to support them right now because they need it. So I bought like 2 boxes, and I ate a lot. But I'm trying to get out walking. Dave, if it's not working, just type in Robbie Hancock. Go to YouTube, type in YouTube, and then type in Robbie Hancock, and you should find it. Oh, it looks like I can make a comment here. There. There you go, buddy. There's the link. Just copy that link and post it in your browser, and then you can come on over to YouTube. Okay? Otherwise, just go to YouTube and search my name, and then you should be able to get over there. Hey, Anne's here too. Hey, Anne. Dangerous, yeah, the Girl Guide cookies. She's talking about the Girl Guide cookies. They're dangerous. They're so good. I like the vanilla ones better, but they're both good. Playoff face growth. Yeah, I can't grow much facial hair. I've never really been able to. I did that Movember thing once, and I just looked like, I don't know. I looked like really creepy. I'm never doing that again. So my face, I'm shaving. It's just the hair on top of my head right now. Han Solo Chow, Tom Stillwagon. Hey, my brother. Fond memories of seeing you at the office this last year, I guess. Come on over to YouTube. Click on the link. Be great to see you. I'm going to play some songs here in just a couple of minutes, and subscribe to YouTube for me. Like my channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Share the video. Click on the notification bell. That's what you got to do. If you want, and that helps me out, and YouTube likes that, and kind of sends it out to more people. This thing is definitely growing, folks, and I'm super happy about that, and thanks so much for your support, and I'm going to go and sing some songs now. So I'm going to say bye to Facebook. Come on over to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll pop on my next break. Really wish people would stop sending me messages, like forwarding messages, and oh my God. This is where your messages go to die. Posted that recently. Okay, I'm going to just reset up here, folks, and I'm going to sing some songs for you. Yeah, that's good. By the way, on the back wall there, I just wanted to put out some lights and stuff. Got some candles out now. But on the back wall, I managed to put together, hang. That's what the word I'm looking for. Hang the lights in the shape of a heart, and that's to put more love out there right now from this musician to all of you. Lots of love, folks. And once again, folks, I am here also again tomorrow. I'm here today till 7 PSD and tomorrow 4 till 7 Saturday PSD, and I'm doing that every week. So if you want to hang out with me and hang out with the new folks that you're meeting in the chat, then I need to ring a bell or something. I just officially got to the most people I've had on here at one time. We just broke the record. We got 17 people. Awesome! Congratulations, everybody. That's wicked. I'm gonna jingle the tip jar. That's right, 17 people. Amazing. This thing keeps growing every week, and it's making me really happy because, well, I like to have people to play for. What can I say? So I'm always trying to crowdsource things, and I was just wondering, would you guys rather I play my original stuff, or would you like me to play more cover songs, or a mix of both? I'm just curious. Let me know. And I've got a new subscriber on YouTube as well. It just happened. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to sing one of my favorite songs for you right now. This is a song by Radiohead. This is a song called Creep. I first heard this song when I was in college. I went to Humber College in Toronto, actually in Etobicoke, and I was we would go downtown Toronto and drink pitchers of beer, and I remember this song coming on during that time. It's 1993, I think, and it's the same year that the second year the Jays won the World Series as well. But it was the original rock version from Pablo Honey. That was the album. And then years later, I heard Tom do an acoustic version of it, and I fell in love with it again. And so that's what I'm going to do. Remember, folks, please like the video if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell. Share the video, that helps bring more people in, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can join YouTube and join the chat right now. There's lots of people hanging out. When you were here before, look you in the eye, you're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, so very special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice I'm not around. I wish I was special, so very special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door. She's running out. She's run, 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 run. She's run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. Wish I was special, so effing special. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. No, I don't belong here. Grace Hallman's here. Hi, Grace. Rose says mix it up, covers and originals. Cool. Thanks, Billy. I really like doing that song, too. Thank you, Ann. I kind of try and do my own thing with songs, other people's songs, you know. Some I kind of try and do like the original, but mostly I kind of try and make it my own, I guess. Thank you. Yes, the Grad House days. I miss the Grad House days. Rose used to be the manager at the Grad House at the University of Waterloo, which is like the student pub, and ended up doing a lot of things there. She allowed me to spread my wings, and I played a lot of gigs there too, and thanks to you, Rose, and was able to do a lot of things because of you. My golf buddy. I miss playing golf with you. Someday soon, we will get out there. Thank you for the claps, everybody. Appreciate that you found the emojis. Putting your hands together, it means a lot to me. Thanks, Bonnie. All right. Those of you that aren't in the chat, please join the chat. As a reason why is today I'm actually giving away some prizes too. Not yet, but you have to be in the chat in order to win. So the prize is you get a choice of either 4 of my albums, which is 33 songs. I send you a link. You can download that, and you have all my music from all of my solo records. Or you can choose 4 30-minute music lessons online, which you can either use yourself or give that away to someone else. And same thing with 2 hours of consultation time. And again, you can use that yourself or for somebody else. And some of you may know or may not know, I'm also a film and TV composer. I have placements on Netflix and NBC and a lot of other channels as a composer and as a film TV artist. So I also coach and mentor those that want to do the same thing, or coach and mentor those that want to just further themselves wherever they are in their music journey. So those are the prizes. You can choose which one, and I'll be selecting somebody in a while to do that. So please invite your friends in, and anybody that'd like to win, let them know about that. Just checking if it's anything important. So second set here, maybe I'll go cover original, back and forth. I think I can take Rose's suggestion there. Always try and go with the vibe of the room. In this case, it's the chat room. I'm going to switch it up maybe to a different time. Since Rose is here, I might as well go back to my first solo album, which she was a huge supporter of. Thank you, Rose. And I want to sing this song, actually. She's feeling this one right now. So during this whole pandemic and everything that's happened, everybody has had to readjust their lives in one way or another. Whether it's taking care of the elderly or the children or special needs. But now that I'm doing okay, there's one thing on my mind. Those of you that know me know that oh my God, we're at 19 people. Hi, everybody. I'm getting excited now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't want to break my concentration though, but thanks. Join the chat. One thing that's been on my mind, in the last, I'd say 12 years, I've been raising money for homeless teens. I've been doing that since 2008 through festivals and fundraisers. The very first one was in Cambridge, Ontario, and it kind of went from there. But we've raised over $20,000 with other musicians, of course, and in the communities, both in Cambridge, Ontario, and here now in Victoria, through places like the Threshold Housing, which always need help. So if you would consider donating to them right now, they need it more than ever. And the same thing as here at the Threshold Housing here in Victoria, and then the Argus Residence in Cambridge, Ontario. Those two for sure. But what I was going to say is I can't help but think of those that are homeless right now and they have no way to protect themselves from this virus. So even though you may think, oh, I can't give them because I'm going to have, pass on coins. You know what? Do it anyway. They still need money. Like, if you're out there driving around, you see somebody that needs it, like, still keep giving. And whether it's food or money or whatever, because they don't have any way really to protect themselves right now. And I'm trying to figure out ways where I can help more in that regard. Some of you know that I recorded a video for seniors. I play a lot of seniors' homes. And CBC contacted me and wanted to interview me about that, which I did last Friday. And they've been playing that video in different seniors' homes now to help them with isolation. And I made another one for special needs as well. So if you see those videos on my channel, they're on my channel. Feel free to go get them and share them, especially if you know any activity coordinators. anybody that might need it, like teachers right now. Anyway, this song I wrote after I met a homeless man in it's actually kind of coming off the highway, cut off in Kitchener. I went, got him a big bag of food and came back and had a conversation with him for about half an hour. And then I went home and I wrote this song. Hi, Kathleen. Rob James is here. And the very first Argus festival I was just talking about, Rob owned the bar that I did that in. It's called Mulligan's in Cambridge. Thanks, Rob, for supporting that, because there's been many of them since. I don't even know your name. Your pain is reaching me. You say your kind is all the same, but who are they to unkind they see? Stormy trenches and battlefields are the same places that you call home. Open cages and broken shields, the promise that you'll be alone, all alone. Your only hope has left you here, to fend like a wolf with no bone. You're too hungry to shed a tear, and there's no one left to call on the phone. Calling an angel from up above, please come and save them, 'cause they're all out of love. All out of love. All out of love. All out of love. Calling an angel from up above, please come and save them, 'cause they're all out of love. All out of love. All out of love. Thank you very much. And so I actually gave that guy my card and said, if you ever need anything, call me. But, I wasn't really thinking, like, he didn't have a phone or anything. And the one thing he told me is that once you reach a certain age, there's not a lot of help out there. There might be beds sometimes from churches, kind of thing. But for the most part, a lot of the funding goes to the youth. That's where it's like, I've had times in my life where I have had nothing, and that's really where this kind of stemmed from. And this next song, actually, I'm going to sing, which is off the same album, was the catalyst for me doing the first Argus Festival. One of the reasons, anyway, a big one. But it's wonderful that a few of my friends are here right now that were involved with things that I was doing back at that time. I know Rose was a big supporter, and she knows this album really well. And Rob, of course, was, like I was saying, he's I did the first few festivals or fundraisers at Rob's bar, and they ended up being awesome. I had Mel Brown, who was a big Delta blues guy at the time. Before he passed away, he had the headline, the first one, and Steve Strongman, and some incredible musicians from Waterloo region came out to support at the first one, and it was packed, and we did like some pretty good numbers. And anyway, Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron. That's better. I was getting too much of the ceiling there. So anyway, I'm going to be a bit louder, but I'll pull back from the mic. Thanks, Robbie. Miss you, buddy. So during that time, I was living in Guelph, and I was just talking about that. And by the way, if you don't know about my channel, I'm telling my story right now in a series of videos. It's another YouTube video channel called Ask Robbie Hancock. So if you want to know about my story, that's a good place to go. But I'm kind of talking about that time right now in the videos. But there was a time where I was drinking a lot, and my liquor store was closed where I was in Guelph, so I had to go all the way downtown to get my bottle. This is kind of the idea that spawned that first festival and fundraiser. It's amazing the things that happen in your life, send you off in different directions. And I went downtown, and there was a heckler standing in front of this old man who was just sitting on the sidewalk playing his beat-up guitar, just trying to make ends meet for the day. It really bugged me, but I had to get to the liquor store before it closed. I had to get my bottle. I had a bottle a day. Whiskey habit at the time, which I don't recommend. I went and got my bottle and saved me some change and a last cigarette, and I came back to see the old man, and the heckler was gone, and I said, don't let guys keep bothering you like that. You just keep doing what you're doing. Because he was playing some pretty amazing old blues, Delta blues kind of stuff, And he looked up at me and he said, ain't nothing going to stop me from singing the blues. Ain't nothing going to stop me but Jesus. Like, holy crap. It's a pretty amazing thing to say to somebody when you're just trying to make ends meet for the day. As a man of faith, It's the one thing that kept him going. So I took it home and I wrote this down. It's called The Old Man Blues. Just walking along, just minding my mind. Distance I saw the old man, he's singing his songs to the unkind, a weather guitar in his hand. Past the unkind, heckler indeed, disgrace the old man's concrete bed. Stop singing the blues and I'll let you know. Singing the songs in my head. The old man said, you're not gonna stop me from singing the blues. You're not gonna stop me, yeah. Jesus. Jesus. went to the store for my $15 fix. So thinking about the old man. Sing me some change on that cigarette to put in the old man's can. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. He came back along to see the old man. Sweet blues, guitar, and melodies. I put all the goods into his can. So give me some Delta blues, please. Nothing gonna stop me from singing the blues. Nothing gonna stop me, yeah. Jesus. Jesus. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah, Jesus. Come on now. Hallelujah, Jesus. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah, Jesus. Come on. You're nothing gonna stop me from singing the blues. You're nothing gonna stop me. Jesus, come on. Big finish is easier when you got a drummer behind you. It's like... By the way, I have drums back there. So something I've been thinking about. I have a piano right here too. You can't see it, but it's here. Something I've been thinking about, which I'm not going to do yet. But I think if I get to a certain amount of viewers on a regular basis, if this is going well, then what I can do is start, because you know I loop, right? I don't know, some of you may not know what it is, but I'm recording myself playing and then I play over top of that so I can solo. But I can also do things which I don't have set up right now, but I have done this in the past, but I was just thinking about setting it up. So I can loop things and then jump on other instruments and jam along. So I can play the piano, or I can go back and hit the drums, or so on. So it's just something I've been thinking about. Is that something you guys think would be enjoyable for you? Just have to make sure my landlord's not here, but I can clear that in advance. Anyway, just crowdsourcing that. Okay. So I think that I'm going to take another short break here, folks, and come and chat with you. And I'm going to go on Facebook Live again and talk to some people and invite some more folks in. And I'm playing tonight till 7. And please share, like the video, subscribe, or join YouTube if you haven't already, and join the chat, because sometime during this next set, I'm going to be giving away one of 3 prizes. So you need to be in the chat to win. So other than that, I'm going to take a short break. And if you need to go to the bathroom or make yourself another drink or whatever, then that would be a good time to do that. And also, thanks for being here. That's a big thing. If you feel like tipping or donating, you can do that. There's a link in the description. Thanks in advance. Other than that, I'm here for you on a Friday night. It's wonderful to see this growing too. got up to 20 viewers this time, and that's concurrent. So, but I can see in the back end, like last week, for example, we got to 16, I think was the record, but there was like 120 people that came through, and I can see that in the stats in the background. But yeah, that's growing. I think I started off with I don't know. Some of you were here on that first one. How many was it? I was like 5 or something. But it's growing every week, and I think that's just wonderful. And please invite your friends to this thing, because it would be great to have, you and people in here, and then everybody kind of getting to know each other and stuff. And yeah, but it's nice for me because I think I know a lot of people from a lot of different places here and different experiences I've had in my life. And, certainly love telling my story. But anyway, I'm just going to set up again for sitting down, because I need to sit for a few. Hey, Randy. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you saying that, and glad that it's helping. And I think it is helping a lot of people. That's bringing people together at a time like this. So I'm here every Friday, Saturday, 4 till 7. So please subscribe to the channel if you get a chance, and you can share it or like the video. Click on the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, and sign up for YouTube as well. Thanks, man. It's great to meet you. Where are you from, Randy? Thanks, Bonnie. Yeah, I need a break. I can't play for 3 hours straight as much as I'd like to. Show my face. There we go. All right, so Little Pines. Thank you so much, Little Pines, whoever you are. Thank you for the tip. Donation muchly appreciated. My Paul Newman marinara tip jar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you showing up today. Hardest working. I don't know about that, Bruce. I just do my own thing, man. But thank you for saying so. Yeah, I'm learning how to interact with everybody right now, and it's one of the hardest things is to like continually. Well, first of all, I can't play music on my breaks because YouTube will ding me for that. I could play my own music in the background maybe, but I'd rather just kind of sit here and chat with everybody. And so I'm going to do a Facebook Live again. Yep. And see if I can invite some more people in here, because why not? Yeah. Once I was saying before, it's my dad's birthday today, and he's turning old. I'm not going to say his age, but thanks for tuning in, Bonnie. Much appreciated. And yeah, it's funny how that is, Rose? We were forced to connect. You know, I think there's a lot of signs from the universe here that are happening around our world. I think that one of the biggest ones is smarten up, people. We need to take care of the earth. I think this is a warning from Mother Earth, from the good Lord, from the universe, towards people and pollution and all the things that are happening. It's like, okay, we need to smarten up, or, you know, we're going to be eradicated. Pay attention. What are the rules regarding what, Bruce? Taking a break is a YouTube policy. That's not a YouTube policy. That's my policy. I'm not playing for 3 hours. I'm just not. I'm not playing that long. So the other option would be to play less time. Like I could play for like an hour or two. Hey, Corolla, Vicky, how are ya? Just on my break here, I should say for the people on Facebook Live, come on over to YouTube. I'm going to be giving away prizes in the last hour here. 4 of my albums is one choice. 4 music lessons is another, online. And the last one would be 2 hours of consulting, which is also online. Come on over to YouTube, hang out in the chat. There's like a record number of people in here today, and it keeps growing every week. So the more people, the better, I think. And reached 20 concurrent viewers this week, which is awesome. So come on over. I'm going to sing some songs in the last set. Songs I've written mostly, maybe a couple of covers that I love, and be great to see you. I hope you're all doing okay and staying safe out there. But click on the link in the Facebook Live, and that'll take you over to my YouTube channel. And subscribe while you're there. Like the video, share the video, and click on the notification bell, and then you'll know when I'm going live again. And it's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up today. I really appreciate it, especially people in the chat on YouTube right now that have been hanging out with me for the last couple of hours. Lastly, I'm on my YouTube channel 4 till 7 PST every Friday and Saturday. That's my thing. I know there's a lot of people playing out live, but that really works for me. And so I'm going to keep doing that every week. I also have an open mic on Mondays, and I have a songwriter open stage on Thursdays. If you'd like to know more about that, just send me a message. What else? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Come on over to YouTube. Show's on right now. And yeah, I'm going to break for a few more minutes. And Billy says, oh, I thought you said you couldn't play or you'd get dinged by them. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I need to explain. So I can play. Well, let me explain a few things. If I take a break and play music in the background and I play songs by other people, then there'll be copyright claims by YouTube, which will either take my video down later on because I'm recording all of these, or I need to take that section down with that song in it, or it won't get played in certain countries. So I have to be careful what I play. So that's why you can't play music in the background. As far as playing the songs live, the same thing can happen. So if they pick up melody, this is what happened a couple weeks ago. They picked up the melody for a popular Eagles song, and I'm not even going to say it on the air now because I don't want a copyright strike. And all this means is they're not going to take the video down most of the time, but you just can't monetize it. And I'm not at the point where I'm going to monetize this anyway, but I'd like to eventually. So I'm learning what I can and can't do on YouTube Live. But even my own songs, if I have them with the wrong companies, my own songs can get claimed, so I can't monetize my own videos because my own songs have been claimed. It's just like a roundabout way of like a reason why you don't get companies to do that. When what they're actually trying to do, which is actually a good thing, is claim money for you from YouTube videos and YouTube YouTubers that are using your music without permission. So in that case, that money can get collected for you and sent back to you, which is a good thing. But that's part of that frustration. And but what I could do is I could play like some of my songs that haven't been released yet and that aren't being claimed. But again, I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just play songs live and take my chances. So I hope that explains what I was talking about there. Billy says, yeah, she's got it. Okay, cool. Once again, folks on Facebook Live, I'm just on my second break, which means I have one more set coming up here, which I'm going to do in a few minutes. Hey, Jamie. Hi, Kim. Sean's still there. Vicky, Corolla. Come on over to my YouTube channel and hang out with us. There's lots of people in the chat. And Mrs. Verville, I don't know who that is, but maybe she's saying hey neighbor to me or hey to somebody else. I have no idea. But hello if you're talking to me. And thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. And come on over from Facebook Live if you are tuning in to my YouTube channel. And oh, she's talking to Bruce. Oh, cool. So Bruce has brought people into my channel, and thank you, Bruce, and God bless you. And this is how things certainly grow. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Verville. Do you have a first name? By the way, guys, I had an album come out recently, and if you haven't heard it yet, it's released. If you'd like an actual physical copy, I will sanitize the crap out of this thing and ship it to you. $5 in Canada and $10 in the US. Otherwise, if you'd like to hear my music, just go to Spotify, search Robbie Hancock. That album's there. It's called The Shape I'm In. And then I've got three other albums there. All 4 albums I'm giving away as a prize today, or you can choose music lessons or consultations. That's up to you and who you are. But you have to be in the chat to win. And we're going to give those away soon. Hi, Lori. Nice to meet you. Yeah. And Jamie. Hey, Jamie. All right. So I've really enjoyed today, folks, and especially because this thing is growing and building and all of those things. I'm so happy that people are getting together and hanging out with me, and I'm just going to keep singing my songs and singing songs, cover songs, stuff like that. And got a really friendly group of people in here today, and a lot of people that I know, and certainly some new people coming in that are friends of friends, which is also great. So during this last session, if you guys want to help me break the record again and get over 20 people, then I need you to click share and share it out on one social network, Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is you do, and just invite some people in. And if we break the 20-person record, then I'm going to sing a song that I haven't sang yet on the YouTube channel, one of my own. Anyway, come on over if you're sitting there on Facebook Live, and I'm about to do my last set on YouTube. Click the link and join us. And if you're just tuning in on Facebook Live, click the link, come on over to YouTube, and join the party. I'm here till 7. I'm also playing tomorrow 4 till 7, and you're invited. Come on over, join the party, and hopefully we'll see you soon. And Mrs. Verville is an online guru since 1996. This is my first online chat. Hey, that's great. I am so honored that Bruce brought you here and that this is my channel. So I'm going to dedicate my next song to you, Lori. I think I need something to drink. I'm a little parched, so I'm going to grab that drink and then I'm going to come back and play for all you fine folks. There you go. That's looking good. Oh, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Happy hour. Thanks for joining me today. So I bought myself a soda stream on the recommendation of my friend Glenn Reed. A soda stream, it just puts bubbles into water. And trying different flavors that they're offering. And most of them are pretty healthy. So this is like a mango tangerine one. And it's got bubbles in it because I'm trying to drink less pop. This is my way of doing that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you guys can drink all you want, Bruce. I just don't drink. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the toast. Toast me at home. Thanks, guys. Hey, Melina's here. Hi, Melina. Awesome. It really makes me smile when people show up that I haven't seen in a long time, especially if I just talked to them today on... So Melina came in through... She lives in Fergus, Ontario, and came in through Instagram. So that's cool. My wrist is hurting today. Okay. All right, this is a song written a long time ago. Kind of feels like what's going on in the world today. Captures the feeling, I think. Play along if you got a guitar, or sing along if you feel like it. Something happening here. Well, it isn't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I've got to beware. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say rip for our side. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look who's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It always starts when you're afraid. Step out of line, the men can take you away. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. 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 Yeah. All right, what you guys talking about in here? Rose is saying when she used to smoke, I quit, and people used to tell me I was more fun when I smoked. People said that to me about drinking too. But it's not about them, it's about you, right? Your health. And Rose and I used to smoke them up like a storm, we did. Hey, that's great, Lori. Just to hang out in Salt Springs, beautiful place here on one of the smaller islands off Vancouver Island. It's called Salt Spring Island. Yes, still relevant, that's for sure. Yeah, this is Angel, that's right. This is Angel, my guitar. I love this guitar. Yeah, so let me move on over to some original stuff here. And I think I'm going to move over to a more current album now. My wrist just started hurting. That's not good. What the heck? It's not good for a guitar player, I tell you. Yeah, I'll put some stuff on that later. Haven't got much left to play. This is a song off my most recent album, and this song is one that reached the top 11% of songs in the International Songwriting Competition this year. Actually, it was last year. It's just announced this year. It's 2019. And lyrically, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. I don't need to talk about this one, but I'll sing it for you. Here we go. I can't believe that I fell for you. I've been so blind to your unusual truth. Try to break free again and again. This time I'll hang on and I won't let you in. Tear down these walls, it's a clearer space for me. Moving you out of my life, and I'm healing in this empty room. This empty room. It's time to wake up from this awful dream. Blocked all the ways that you control me. So tired of the way that you make me feel. Like a gray rock I stand here, learning to be still. Tear down these walls, it's a clear space for me. Moving you out of my life, and I'm healing in this empty room. 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 Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. Thanks, everyone. Lori asked for a request, and yeah, I can do them if I know how to play them. It's easier for you to request bands, but asking me for some Neil Young, yeah, I can do that. I can do a version of a Neil Young song for you. Here we go.
Hey, hey, my, rock and roll will never die. More to the picture than meets the eye. Hey, hey, my, it's out of the blue and into the black. They give you this, but you pay for that. Once you're gone, you can never come back. You're out of the blue and into the black. King is gone, but he's not forgotten. This is a story of Johnny Rotten. It's better to burn out than it is for rust. King is gone, but he's not forgotten. Come on. My, hey, hey. Rock and roll is here to stay. Better to burn out than fade away.
Thanks for asking, Billy. I don't do that one anymore, though. There's a few that I don't do off my albums anymore. Sometimes some of them I've forgotten, but some I just don't do for whatever reason. Glad you guys are chatting with each other on here. This is so great. Ah, yes, A Particular Summer. Good song title. Well, folks, I've got about 20 minutes left. So I'm going to give away the prizes after the next song. So here's all you got to do. If you'd like to win one of the following 3 prizes, you just got to put a +1 in the chat right now. Only 1 +1. Don't do more than 1. And then I'm going to write all that down after this song. And then I'm going to pick somebody from those +1s. So you can either choose from all 4 of my albums, which is 33 songs. You can get 4 music lessons from me online, 30 minutes each, or you can give them away. Or you can 2 hours of consultation time, and I work in a lot of different areas in the business, music, film, and TV, that kind of thing. Can be the 3rd prize, and that's 2 one-hour one-on-one consultations with me. So please type in a +1 now if you'd like to win. And I'm going to sing another song and wait for you to put in your +1. So please do, and don't be shy. And I'm going to sing a few more songs for you. I'm going to sing probably at least 1 or 2 more songs that are ones that I've written. Yeah, here's a song that I haven't sang in a really long time, but this is off one of my albums. Actually, yeah. All across my heart, I'm trying to find a part that's still open for you. If you can feel the real me, I can give you all my love and save this moment in time. Tearing down my walls so I can feel you. I hope that you can see past my scars. Letting go of yesterday, but it's really hard. I ache to put it all behind. Tearing down my walls so I can feel you. I hope that you can see past my scars. Tearing down my walls so I can feel you. Hope that you can see past my scars. Yeah, been a while since I've sang that one. That's for sure. I got a song in mind for you. You know what? I think I'm going to do this one. I haven't done this one much, but I really like to do this one. Because I really kind of do the same thing. I kind of do my own version of it, so I'm going to do that. Here we go. Thanks, Grace. I appreciate that. And those of you that had a good time today, please spread the word. Let your peeps know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like it, share, and click on the little notification bell and let you know when I go live again. And check out my other videos on the channel. I've got lots there, lots of things recorded and stuff. So thanks a lot for showing up today. I'm going to pick a winner now. I think what I'm going to have to do here... Okay. Looks like there's just 3 of you that are in for the prize. So what I'm going to do, I am going to point my finger up and down. I took a photo of the chat, and I'm going to put my finger up and down here. I'm going to close my eyes and put my finger down, and whoever's closest to my finger wins. Okay? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody give me a drum roll. Here we go. And Bruce Fraser, there we go. Bruce wins. All right, congratulations, Bruce. Bruce, you can choose between all of my solo albums, which is 4 albums, 33 songs, and you can pick 4 music lessons with me online or 2 consultation hours. Which one would you like, Bruce? By the way, folks, congratulations to Bruce. Give him a big hand for winning the grand prize. I'll be giving one away tomorrow, too. I give something away every Friday, Saturday. And so far, this seems to be working, but I may switch it up once I maybe think of some new things. Yeah, Bruce, go ahead and pick one of those and type it in the chat for me, please, so I can see which one you're choosing. And while Bruce is typing that in, I am going to sing this song. Sorry, Bruce, I like girls, but thank you for the offer. But other than that, please pick your prize. Which one would you like? Okay, cool. So here's what I want you to do, Bruce. If you could send me a message, however you'd like, either email or I think we're connected by Facebook. And so I just need you to send me your email address, and then we can take it from there. Congratulations. And so Bruce has chosen the 2 consulting hours with me. Send me a message, and then we'll go ahead with that.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, Have you ever seen the rain coming down? Yeah, coming down, coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold, the rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down? Yeah, coming down, coming down on a sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down? Yeah, coming down, coming down on a sunny day.
Thanks for all the kind words, folks. Appreciate your support, and it's great. Yeah, awesome. Once again, congratulations to Bruce. Lori's like, can we go till 10 p.m.? Oh man, I wish I could play for that long, but what you can do, Lori, is come back tomorrow. I'll be playing from 4 till 7 tomorrow as well, every Friday, Saturday, PST. And subscribe to the channel, and you get notifications when I'm going live. And mark it down, tell your friends, and the more the merrier. I had a great group here today, and I had a record set for the amount of people here at one time. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, and it's great to meet you, Lori. Thank you, Bruce, for bringing Lori in. Great to see Malina here. Yeah, and got a couple more songs here for you folks. I'm going to do, I think, 2 more. And really happy to be living in Canada right now. Really proud of this nation and everything that's happening right now, and our Prime Minister. And yeah, some great things. He's really done some amazing things in this crisis. And I love being a Canadian. So this is a song by a Canadian band called The Band.
Out of Nazareth, I was feeling about 10:30. Just needed some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, when you count me, shook my head, and that was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and put the load right on me. Right on me. We took one back, we ain't looking for a place to hide. Saw old Common and the devil walking side by side. Said, hey Common, come on, let's go downtown. He said, I gotta go, but my friends can't stick around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, put the load right on me. Right on me. Easy chest to follow me and caught me in the fall. In my bag, Dick Jack, my dog. Said, wait a minute, Chester, I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Come on. Catch a cannonball and take me down the line. Say my bag is thinking no, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. She's the only one, yeah, who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Come on, take a load off Fanny, yeah. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Right on me. Right on me. You put the load. Yeah, you can put the load. Come on. You can put the load. Hey now. You can put the load right on me. Okay, well, there you go. I got one more song for you. This is a song that I wrote, and I've been singing, I think, for the first time last week in a really long time. It's a song that I know for sure several people have said this is their favorite Robbie song, and I don't know, for some reason I just stopped singing it. And now I'm singing it again. What the heck? Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do that now. Like the video, share the video, click the notification bell. I'm playing every 4 till 7, Friday, Saturday, PST. And then also Mondays, I have an open mic at 6:30 PST. And Thursdays, I have a songwriter open stage. And you can search those out through RJ Entertainment, which is my entertainment company, on Facebook. And that's what I'm up to, man. I'm writing songs and just hanging out and, hanging out at home. Oh, yeah, and I'm doing my story videos on another YouTube channel I started called Ask Robbie Hancock. So if you're interested in that, I'm telling my story
my music story. I'm 6 or 7 parts in now, 5-minute videos each. So go over there and subscribe to that channel too, and check those videos out if you're interested. Thank you so very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time and everyone that is tipping as well. Much appreciated. Your donations, thank you. Thank you to Grace Hallman for your donation. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you to Lorraine as well. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Really appreciate that. And I think that's everyone. If anyone else would like to donate, you can click on the link in the description, and that's how you can do that. So this last song I'm going to play after I put the tip in my Paul Newman marinara tip jar. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to sing the song. So it's a pretty cool story, actually. So I'll try not to make it too long, but let's see, where do I begin? When I was living in Alberta, I worked at a resort called the David Thompson Resort, which is east of the number 93 highway, which goes up and down from Banff to Jasper. East of there, which goes towards Red Deer, towards Nordegg, there's this resort. It's actually a campgrounds. They call it a resort, but it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around. Rocky Mountains, horse farms. There's actually helicopter rides there, but there's about 140 campsites and a campfire pub. And when I got to this place, I was a drummer. When I left 5 months later, I was a songwriter, harmony singer, lead guitarist, and in a duo with my friend Glenn Reed, who I met there, who had this campfire pub gig, and he invited me into it, and that's how that transition happened. It was a beautiful place, God's country, amazing. So Glenn and I became good friends. At the end of that, him and I moved to Toronto. This is in my story videos, by the way. I'm giving you the short version. And, Bruce, you can tip by clicking on the link in the description. Story video, that's where this is. So we got back in Toronto. Glenn takes me back there, and he invites me to a lot of these different pubs and stuff, and we have a duo, and then he introduces me to all his friends in Toronto, and he knows the Iceman on Q107, who Bob Segarini, who was in the Dudes and the Whackers, and David Henman from April Wine, who is ended up playing on one of my albums. Max Styles from the Kings. Ain't nothing matters but the weekend from a Tuesday point of view. You know, these guys are all like Greg Godovitz. Like, I met all of these people through Glenn, and I had no idea he was that connected. He told all these stories around the campfire, drunk out west, but when I actually went back to Toronto with him, everything he said was true, and that's why we're still good friends to this day, because he was an honorable guy, and he's very honest, and he's very much like me that way. To a fault sometimes. Sometimes I tell people the truth and they don't really like to hear it, but I don't know any other way to live, and that's what my parents taught me. Anyway, going off on a tangent. So Glenn introduced me to this lady named Cindy. Cindy. And also another lady named Susie. So Susie, Glenn talked about her the whole time we were around that campfire in that resort, and he was totally in love with her, and went back there, and I met her, and she's just this, oh my God, wonderful woman. And then I just saw like all of these boys that were totally in love with her, and she's just a wonderful person. And I, attractive and beautiful, and I thought she was gorgeous too, but she had this way of attracting boys and being respectful at the same time. And she was a sweetheart, right? All these boys liked her, but they couldn't have her, including Glenn. this brings me to my next point, which is my song. Susie liked girls, which is why no guys could have her. And Glenn was distraught, drinking all night, and I went over to visit him at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he was really drunk on the front steps, and it was pouring rain outside, and that's all he could say. It was just like, I can't have her, Robbie. It's just not going to happen. He was bawling his eyes out. And I had to go work that morning, an hour and a half subway ride to North York, where I was delivering flowers and putting together flower arrangements and stuff. And I went in there, and I was smoking at the time, and I went out to have a smoke. And it's always on my mind, and like Susie and Glenn, and I'm like, oh my God. And it just came to me. It just came to me. I've never seen somebody love somebody so much as I've seen when somebody's loving you. Bam! Sometimes these things just hit you like a bam! I'm like, holy shit, I'm scrambling for a pen. Write that down, then I go home, and I start writing this song. Thanks for listening, everyone. Cheers. Glenn and Susie are still my good friends to this day, but
you know you've got it all together, or at least you think you do. I think I'd beg to differ from another point of view. So many hearts, so little time. I don't mean this to be cruel, but I can see it in your eyes that you know I'm no fool. Never seen somebody love somebody so much as I've seen when somebody's loving you. Never seen somebody love somebody so much as I've seen when somebody's loving you. I can feel their pain in the morning rain as it soaks them to the bone. The gentle hand you deflected them just so their troubles on their own. They all talk about the weather, but that's not what's on their mind. You know that one thing is true, when they're looking in your eyes. So many men, so little time. They all seem so confused, 'cause your heart, it's like an ocean, and the horizon is all they view. Never seen somebody love somebody so much as I've seen when somebody's loving you. Never seen somebody love somebody so much as I've seen when somebody's loving you.
thanks, everyone. That'll be the last song. I'm just going to take a moment here, and then I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm just going to take my guitar off. Just going to have a quick look and see what you guys are. A Canadian classic. Well, thanks, Bruce. Appreciate that. Michael Kaplan's here. Hey, Michael. Michael's. I knew Michael from Kitchener. I don't know if you're still there or not, but Michael. It's a good time to tell the story. I'll tell it quickly. Michael is part of a euchre group that was in a bar called Casey's, which I think is closed now, in Kitchener, and Michael put up with me for, I think it was 4 years. I played every Wednesday night at Casey's, and Michael and his group were there every single week. Yeah, exactly. Bringing me back, and it's not even Wednesday. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was one of those gigs at the time I never thought would end, but you know, everything has a shelf life. So I'm sure you guys have moved the Euchre Club to another restaurant. Anyway, it's good to see you, man. And Michael's also a photographer. And Lori, thanks for tuning in today. Much appreciated. Nice to meet you. Rose, thanks for tuning in. As always, my friend Rose, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. And Bruce and everybody else that's here. People are just kind of tuning in and stuff. Thanks. I'm playing again tomorrow, 4 till 7. I hope that you can pop on in and see me play tomorrow or next week, every Friday, Saturday, folks. And remember, you can find me at RobbieHancock.com. That's everything that's going on with me, and you can sign my mailing list there. And that's it, folks. That's it for tonight anyway. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.